What is going on, good people of the world? Welcome to Exerd Top 8 here at Combo Breaker 2025. After an already electric bracket, we have nothing but better matches for you. I'm Summer Breeze, aka Noah, joined by
King Jobber. Super excited to be here for yet another Combo Breaker Guilty Gear Exerd tournament here. Another top 8 as well. And let me tell you, we've watched a lot of top 8s throughout the years of this game. This might end up being one of the best ones with the names that we got coming up.
Yeah, this is truly unbelievable. Just to tell you what's on the line already, we have daymendou and Crocs stepping up to bat. Crocs N Socks is here to try to make a three-peat happen.
Three-peat.
3 combo breakers in a row at one of the most stacked tournaments this game has seen in a very long time.
And already these two are just trying to buy the right Slayer colors, so we can make sure that this Slayer mirror match is properly dressed to impress for all of you watching here at home. Now this was, I believe, grand finals of last year, right?
Yep.
So we're getting that little run back here in the first match of top 8.
Yeah, to be clear, grand finals and winners finals, actually.
Yes.
These two are very often matched against each other. They play off each other in such a superb, fascinating way. And of course, they have such different approaches to the character. I think daymendou is really known for this methodical, pick you apart, kind of dissection-heavy play style. Whereas Crocs wants to ball hard and kill you.
Absolutely, yeah. Crocs has always been way crazy, definitely popularizing that burst dead on time, but we're going to start things off. Round 1, top 8.
Absolutely. Watch the palettes. daymendou repping the all-black, Crocs in the red. Talked about that 6K round start. Said it's such a brutal tool for Slayer in the matchup.
Oh, but the rising JP just trying to lock down. There's a nice throw. Immediately dash to the other side. There is no Oki at all in this matchup.
No. I mean, Slayer can be very manual with his Oki, so I would not want to run Oki on a character like Slayer. A superb air throw, though, from daymendou.
Oh, going for the wake-up super. Gonna super you right back, but
yeah.
It knocked to the other side, so unable to combo.
Yeah, really unfortunate direction change there. Would have been a pretty crazy punish.
Oh, 5H.
Another unfortunate drop. Yeah, the OTG there on the 5H.
Yeah, but we're going to go for the 6D, and that's going to be the first round here on Crocs N Socks side.
Yeah, and it is, of course, worth noting, this has historically gone in Crocs' favor.
Yes, absolutely. Crocs definitely, with that controlled chaos, I think kind of overwhelms the way that daymendou likes to play the character a little bit.
Absolutely. We see daymendou striking back for sure.
On the 6P. Too far away to actually get the pickup, though, off the wall. Again, no Oki. This is all just wacky neutral.
Yeah. Bit of a sketchy burst, but manages to connect. And Crocs just keep continuously spending the meter. Nice. What a great bait by daymendou. Finally getting a huge hit here on Crocs.
Oh, with the stomp, able to get into the low. Very nice. Crosswise heel.
Yeah. It looks like Crocs is just stuck above daymendou, not able to get down without getting put into the grave, lowered 6 feet under.
Look, it's so incredibly strong here, already 1 apiece. It's all about can daymendou control the chaos that is Crocs N Socks, and right now doing a pretty good job at it with the knockdown and the neutral jump JS.
Yeah, if this keeps up, it signals a pretty big changing of the tides here and how this has gone. Oh, but there we go, yeah, Crocs working his way, and the crosswise trading.
Yep, going for the low option there. We're just mashing. Just mashing on the 5P. There's a crosswise heal again. A lot of meter here on Crocs' side.
Yeah, and you can see great knockdown here. Gets caught low, and we're spending again. daymendou is going to have a chance to burst. Yeah, does it on the 5H. I think that was going to be 5H burst dot. And great trade. That is not going to connect.
What a miss! Couldn't even get the 2K after the slump.
It looked like neither of them even knew what to do there. daymendou getting it back.
Oh my God. I'm gonna have a panic attack.
I'm freaking out already. And keep in mind, again, this is our first game. This is too much already.
Yeah, game 1 is gonna go here to daymendou.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's coming through for y'all, but we can already hear the screams of agony from the crowd.
Stressful, hype match. This is the most Looney Tunes match you can get. Nice 6K, gonna blow up the wake-up bite.
Yeah, daymendou looking a lot more in control here. No full conversion off that, though. There we go. And Crocs, highly unlikely to be spending that burst, but that does introduce a mind game around it, right? Because you're always scared of the burst dot, but then is Crocs gonna burst? Defensively, is it gonna happen?
That's a good question. daymendou is going to go for the burst defensively there, though. Trying to slide on in is going to get punished off of it from that 2D.
Nice punish. There we go. But again, the post-Mappa situation is so scary because both of them have BDC on deck. It's basically a mix-up for both of them.
It is. There we go with the 6D. Should be enough to get the kill here, right? Off the 2H. No, waits for the tech out, but the 5P anti-air is going to do it.
Yeah, catching that tech out. Crocs looking pretty unbothered. Yeah, there we go. There's the Crocs we know, looking at the camera.
Again, no Oki. We have to stress that. It rarely exists in this matchup. We are just teleporting all over, same brain cells.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. I mean, both of them are such good moving targets, right? Kind of chasing their own tails here.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, had to go for the RC there to stay safe. Didn't want to get punished. Nice teleport to the other side.
Yeah, and you can see they're not even going for the Mappa confirms sometimes, opting to just reset pressure, but Crocs getting the burst here from daymendou crucially, and that's going to be the game. One apiece.
Crocs not playing as wild as I was expecting, right? Being a lot more reserved here in the match against daymendou. We haven't seen any kind of crazy cross-up shenanigans quite yet.
Yeah, and to be clear, if you talk to Crocs, you're going to bear witness to a very calculating player, right? But the way that those calculations pay out is very aggressive. Nice checking.
Ooh, check the pile bunker.
Yeah, pile bunker just smoking that 6P cleanly.
Oh, too far away though.
Yeah, nice bait on the fight, but yeah, doesn't connect. And the, oh no, the 6P sending the other way. Won't get duped this time though.
Okay, 3 pile bunkers, just goes for the far side, into the
throws
walk-up.
Yeah, throws the Mappa. daymendou saying, losing 2 situations to the wrong way is enough. I'm good.
Now daymendou is sitting here at set point.
Yeah, there we go. Catching the dash though.
Oh, the burst is gonna get blocked though. Crocs in full control right now.
Oh, here we go.
Time, baby. Here we go. What a pickup. What time is it? Dead on time.
Lights out for daymendou. Crocs with a dominating round. They're one apiece.
Oh, nice. Goes for the empty or the low there off of the whiff under pressure.
Oh my God. Air throws the BDC jump. That is a message that Crocs does not think this is very close, actually.
Oh, but hold on.
Yeah, daymendou reasserting himself.
Yeah, a lead is not a lead against Slayer.
Oh, this.
Oh, no. Oh, no. What
it
a
doesn't
whip.
connect.
You deserve
Crocs,
to lose for
what
that.
are you doing?
Crocs.
I can't believe it.
So smart. Should have lost for that one, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly,
what's going on here?
The moment that you fail an IK, you should just put your controller down and go, okay, that's your route.
What are we doing here?
Unbelievable. But Crocs is going to be advancing here to winners finals, taking down daymendou. Kind of a repeat of what we saw last year, right? Just still, you mentioned, you know, that when they fight, normally Crocs is favored to win. Looks like that's going to be the same coming out on this.
Yeah, I will say, at times previously, it has really looked like Crocs has just had a complete tempo advantage over daymendou. This looked much more like very even-handed scrapping that Crocs just happened to win out in a lot of time with some great reads like that air throw.
Yeah, and there wasn't too many like crazy unhinged shenanigans, right? We mentioned earlier about how Crocs is a little bit more reserved than how you normally see him, especially in the Slayer mirror where things can be so chaotic.
Yeah, absolutely. That was, I would say, fairly by the numbers.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. But this next one, anything but, it is going to be Cade coming up against Fu. Fu, the premier Haehoon of Guilty Gear XRDREV2. Really the only Haehoon that plays at this high of a level. There are some that are still, you know, high-level Haehoons.
But Fu is a staple.
That's the one that you think of when you think of the name Haehoon.
Yeah, and really, Fu is a staple of Guilty Gear at large. I mean, did exceedingly well in the GGXX tournament here as well. But let's talk a little bit about Cade. Kind of a rising star Leo player, has been doing exceedingly well. I believe this is her best placing at a major ever.
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
I believe this is her first time making it into top 8 at a major, so I mean, making it in on the winner's side too is incredible with that Leo Whitefang, a very strong character in this game.
Yeah, no small feat, and important to note, punch that taken into top 8 over Hotashi.
That's a huge win.
That is no small feat at all.
That is a huge win. Hotashi, a legend of Xrd.
Yeah, allegedly the man who killed Guilty Gear. And Cade came out on top.
Saving Guilty Gear, some would say, right?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, let's check this out. This could get pretty scrappy depending on how they want to play it, right? These are two characters who almost want to exist in the same range. It's a little bit of a delicate dance.
You are right about that there, though, but I do think that Fu is going to have a little bit of that extended range thanks to that axe kick. Obviously, Cade has access to the fireball to try and control neutral.
Yeah, and Cade has been letting that Armored 6B talk. Oh, the clap. Are we getting out? Yeah, we do get out. We do get out. It takes us a minute. All right, gets caught low. Running it back again. Gets thrown. No conversion into the tuner ball, though. It'll be a little awkward. So just resetting into the throw yet again. Oh, I think Fu's just going to let that rip. Yeah. Nice. Doesn't kill, though.
Yeah, but this is such a strong life lead there. Is able to secure the round.
Yeah, and you can see the boom did clash, but the tuning ball still made it through. There we go. I like this more assertive round start. Getting in there. Lots of IVs from Fu. But the problem is this can really crank that risk gauge, and you can die comically easy.
Oh, but you could die comically easy.
Someone else might die, yeah.
Yeah,
hey.
Getting clipped by a fully charged kick.
Yeah, getting the drag as well.
Not done yet?
Yeah, once more. Yeah, resets into the Super Ball.
Oh my god.
This is all looking Fu.
Yeah, in total control. Overhead connects.
Ooh,
gets the
and that
counter.
stun. Wow.
Clean play there from Fu, really making some nice conversions off of some crazy stray hits. That fully charged axe kick was brutal.
Yeah, and that was a pretty high rep count as well. There's always this kind of trade-off between the rep count and the stability, and Fu went all the way pretty much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very nice. And again, look at these IVs. So risky to crank your own guard against Leo, though. But Fu has won out in these situations, just like that.
Gonna be able to secure that 2D.
Yeah, I mean, same as the first time around. Built that guard gauge, just some good IVs, and got out.
Gets the counter hit and gets the burst out of Cade there as well. Blitz Wars, but Fu comes out on top.
Nice, yeah. Simplifies the routing a little bit with the knockdown. Oh, and gets hit by the tuner ball again with the Pogo shenanigans. And another stun and a perfect.
Ooh, 7 golden letters. No coast, no kings, just Fu.
Yeah. This might be a sign that the initial rematch came a little fast. I think a little more time to think might have been needed.
That is definitely a good point. Maybe cool Fu down off a little bit too, because right now he is on fire. Cade is just having a difficult time navigating neutral against this character.
Yeah, but of course Fu is such a cerebral player, right? It feels like he's always in your head, or at risk of being in your head, and that's so difficult. And Cade's just getting caught out a lot of the time here.
Oh, flash kick, yes, go for the RC there into the JD.
Yeah, keeping it safe, very nice. Okay, this time, Cade doesn't lose everything to Fu's defense. Nice, we keep it going.
Oh, but the block.
Yeah, I like this though. This is much more what you want to see, and the OTG takes it. Really nice.
But now let's see if we can maintain that momentum moving forward into this next round.
This is proof that Fu bleeds, right? That's a great start.
Fu is in fact mortal. Oh,
nice.
Trying to get Grandpa Viper anti-air, but not going to work out.
Yeah, great air FD.
Is this going to cross through? No, we just hit the clap right away.
Yeah, it's not that much damage, though, in that situation. It's not the end of the world. And a nice IB throw here. Yeah, Fu just bursting to get out of that back turn situation. It can be pretty hard to escape with a large, kind of slow character as well.
But doing a good job still just maintaining this neutral. That fireball, the heavy fireball alone in neutral there from Fu has been doing a lot to control the ground game.
Yeah, and you can see both of them are pretty much bursting on contact. They just don't want to deal with this pressure. You can see why. Fu immediately getting hit. Probably one more lease on life here.
Yeah, gotta be careful not to get put into the blender once again. We gotta escape from this corner somehow.
Yeah, what a great mash out though. And the great landing timing mix up.
Oh, we're trying to go for that close slash, but too far away.
Oh, nice reflect. Having a little fun with it.
Gotta be careful, chip is a factor here.
Yeah,
the
nice.
JK.
Okay. Cade is in this for sure. Repping Texas well.
Yeah, not looking too nervous either, which is good. Nerves at a big event like this, especially when it's the deepest you've been in bracket, are a real thing.
Yeah, and in fairness, those first bad rounds might have been kind of flukes. Haeun can run you over like that, right? This Cade might have been there the whole time. She just got hit really early. Ooh. Nice, winning out on the Blitz War.
Again with that JK, just harassing Fu.
Yeah, but Fu mashing out. I wonder if Cade was worried about the burst there. Didn't have a conversion. But I do like her unwillingness to play the timing mini game with that and just booming when Fu starts charging.
Oh, right
nice.
into the super. That's another round. Set point here for Cade. Can we send Fu down to losers?
Yeah, we were talking about this like Cade was doomed, and she has completely flipped the script on us and Fu.
Just took her time to build up that momentum there, get used to the matchup, warm up a bit.
And of course getting used to Fu, because there really is nobody that plays quite like Fu.
Oh, 60 is going to be blocked. Able to secure that knockdown. There's the wake-up burst. Fu, like you said earlier, doesn't want to hold on to any of that mix.
Yeah, I like that. Jumping after the tech to get away from the risk of getting reset by Fu. That is what stunned Cade the previous time.
Oh, trying to chase up. Nice air tech. Wow.
Okay, blocking it out, The Grandpa Viper, but Fu overshooting majorly, and Cade prepared with a great punish.
Oh, no!
I'm sorry I said anything.
Yeah, we're getting too scrambly here, put into the corner, holding on to FD for life, but there's not a whole lot of tension remaining.
Yeah, I wonder if Fu thought that would chip. Oh, there we go, finds the ball.
Yeah, ran out of FD at just the last second there before the ball connected.
Yeah, set point for both of them.
Ooh, scary touch.
I like the more aggressive movements, trying to get into back turn as fast as possible, but Fu letting the door knocker rock. 6H, getting him out of dodge. Well, what a place to blitz. Knows that Cade has been gap closing so much with Leo's specials.
And trying to fully charge that kick once again, but gonna get caught. One hit confirm, and the pickup OTG for the black beat.
Oh, such a scary situation. You can just parry it all the way through, not letting that happen.
Wonderful knowledge there from Cade.
And a great block on the 5D. Yeah, guaranteed burst point there. Really nice from Fu. Cade, giving Fu the interception after one denial. Blocking out a great flash kick. Hasn't repped that too much. And Fu backdashes. Cade taking it over Fu. A spectacular upset and a great performance.
You are right, a rising star. Cade is moving on to winners finals to face Crocs and Socks, sending the legendary Fu down to the loser side in the shark-infested waters.
And it's so, I feel like I talk to so many people who get into top 16 or top 8 for the first time, and they check out a little. They're like, I did it. I hit the big number. You love to see someone who hits that mark and is still in the game 100%.
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
So cool.
That is so beautiful to see. I love that people are we're still getting rising stars in this game, right? 10 years deep into this game, we're still having people who are grinding the game, challenging themselves, and slowly but surely ranking up in these brackets until they can finally hit these highs. Cade in winners finals, that is massive. But now it's time to jump to the loser side of things. And why don't you tell us who we have coming up?
I mean, this is just so scary already. We got ElvenShadow, renowned for the Faust, the other big Midwest major, the Gear major, Frosty Faustings, stepping up against Saint Aether, who's been doing supremely well. I believe that is a Kai player out of SoCal. And these are two players who I would identify as being similar in some ways.
Okay.
Really fundamentals oriented. And I know that's a buzzword. Don't yell at me in Twitch chat. I know. But really placing buttons correctly, really deliberate reads, picking people apart. They don't like to scramble.
No. Which is crazy to say about a Faust player, right? Because Faust players kind of live in the scramble in a lot of cases, but ElvenShadow is very good at being fully aware of having a game plan for every single item when it comes out and reacting accordingly. ElvenShadow also your Plus R champion this weekend here at Combo Breaker. So trying to add another generational trophy onto his shelf.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Elvin is just a veritable staple of this franchise and of this region. So cool to see someone still in the game. It's so cool to see relatively younger players stepping up.
I love it. I love it. Xrd is alive and well, especially with the younger generation coming on in. And I love seeing these young generation versus the old guard matches as well.
Yeah. That's not to say Saint Aether is brand new, though. Obviously a seasoned player in that regard.
It's just when you compare it to the longevity of someone like ElvenShadow, right?
Yeah. And immediately prepared with the Black Hole route. Really nice. That did a fairly respectable amount of damage.
All right, there's the burst. Get off of me.
Yeah, guaranteed burst on the going my way.
Oh, we'll just sit here and harass. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, trying to get Faust off the ground to get those key ground buttons out of the way, get Scalpel out of the way, get Far Slash out of the way, get Item Toss out of the way. But hasn't quite been able to capitalize on Elvin being elsewhere on the screen. And a great Vapor Thrust to cut through that pressure from Elvin.
Ooh, I know that Saint Aether definitely wanted to make that a side swap. Didn't quite happen, but still has the corner pressure anyway here.
And you can see St. Aether just meeting Elvin in the air time after time, preventing him from leaving that corner.
There's a dash up into the throw. OTG with the grinder for the round.
Yeah, and it is worth noting, really the staple of Elvin's defense is the fuzzy jump. And St. Aether is just waiting, like, you can't get through me, so I'll just be a stop sign.
Ooh, speaking of a stop sign, big jumping almost there from ElvenShadow, sending St. Aether packing.
And look at the patience, right? There's so many sequences where St. Aether is just not inputting anything. It's clipped by Scalpel, though.
And that's both a blessing and a curse, right? Because just trying to be patient is nice, but you also don't want to give ElvenShadow room to just throw out items with reckless abandon, right?
Yeah, Faust is definitely a character who kind of dominates the tempo space of the game, right? Punishes indecision really heavily.
Oh, but there's the DP at the end. Gonna be able to tech out immediately into the love bag.
Yeah, that is something Kai can struggle with from time to time. Doesn't get knockdowns off of everything. I think Elvin tried to keep that burst safe with the 5P, but St. Aether timed it well.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Right into the pogo to take the round. I love how competitive all these sets have been so far.
This has been a real treat already. They're getting the bomb bag out. And again, just controlling lateral space so well. Because that's really what this is about. This is a fight over the horizontal space you get to be on the screen.
Oh yeah, just buying time, waiting for the fireworks to come out. Obviously, with the oil on the ground, you don't want to really try running forward.
Yeah, fireworks are so evil. It's basically just a pause button because nobody can really interact with them.
And no one wants to do anything. It's too risky.
Yeah.
Oh, going my way.
Nice blitz. Knows that if he blocks anything, he'll get unblockable by the launch pad.
Over there's the jump in. Trying to create that space once again, harassing with the S on the grinder.
Yeah, gets the donuts as well. A little bit of a health boost, undoing some of the chipping away that Elvin is doing. There we go, though. Finds another Scalpel.
Have to watch out with the oil on the field. Yep, another pause button, right?
Yeah. Oh, gets self-unblockable, but you can see both of them are really playing reactive, and when one of them waits, the other waits, right? They're waiting on each other.
Yeah, no one wants to overextend a little too much, but ElvenShadow able to go in, bait out the burst.
Yeah, maybe the first glaring mistake this whole set that is functionally unburstable, that 2K. Nice, though.
Yeah, the wake up DP, get off of me.
Yeah. I like the more ambitious route. It didn't quite work, and Elvin taking it in the 5K in that air dash situation.
All right, all right.
Yeah, looking very focused, both of them.
Yeah, ElvenShadow takes this very seriously, and he's a very fun-loving guy. You know, anytime you talk to him, he's always all smiles. But when it comes to sitting on the sticks and playing Guilty Gear, he's got the killer face.
Yeah. Elvin after hours and Elvin after a loss might as well be from different universes.
We'll try not to get sent out of losers here and out of the tournament. Just needs one more game against St. Aether.
Yeah, absolutely. And just playing leapfrog around the bomb, but Elvin winning out.
Oh, not close enough, though, for that command grab, that unblockable, I should say.
Yeah, I like St. Aether just closing space and using the 2S to force Elvin to block into the enhanced stun edge.
Spike down.
Yeah, nice. Building space, items. What's so interesting is this is pretty much as you'd expect this to go, but there's still so much nuance, right?
I mean, that goes with every matchup in this game, right? But anytime that you're going up against Faust, everything is incredibly nuanced based on just what item is out. Mini Faust out on the field now.
Yeah, nice. And checking, going for the reaction checks with the 6H. Oh, yeah, St. Aether not falling for it at all. Nice low blitz, closing the gap, getting a really rough scramble. St. Aether not completing that, and then Elvin trying to soft punish with the unblockable, and it doesn't quite work out.
Yeah, but the 2K2D stun dipper, scum dipper, sorry, is able to secure the round.
Nice 2H at round start. Knows that Elvin's trying to take to the air, get away from Kai's strong round start buttons.
And Mini Faust's going to be crawling away.
Yeah, not paid enough to deal with whatever's going on here.
Yeah, absolutely. He's clocking on his mandatory government break, all right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm wondering now if St. Aether, I like the idea of the 2H, and it's just fundamentally very good versus a character who likes to be in the air like Faust. But Elvin is getting around it really well now.
Oh, trying to go for a cheeky 5D.
Nice toss.
Wow, into the bomb. Mini Faust again. ElvenShadow keeps getting so many Mini Fausts. Gets the pickup afterwards as well.
Yeah, and Elvin immediately hit the fact that St. Aether would try and blitz that because it's one of the easier ways to deal with every possible door at once.
Absolutely. Taking to the skies. Yep, getting the DP. I like the idea of the DP, though, there from St. Aether.
Yeah, but Elvin is clearly just lingering right outside of where St. Aether can strike with that 2H, with that DP, with everything, really.
Moving down the Rasper here, just needs that one touch.
Yeah.
Oh, ElvenShadow blowing himself up with the love bomb.
Yeah, reaching into that bomb bag and getting burnt, looking immensely displeased.
Oh, but now that means we have a competitive set here down to game 3. Exerd, so many interactions in a round, yet the game goes so incredibly fast, right?
Yeah.
It's blink and you miss it almost.
Yeah, so going into this next game, I want to call something out. Mind that spacing from the corner to the timer. You'll notice whenever St. Aether has the advantage, that's where they try to stay. Yes. Anything Faust can do at that range is pretty reactable. It's really important. Nice, like look at that. Blitzing the J2K.
We also call that the Kai jail, right?
Yeah.
It's right outside of IAD range too, meaning that if your opponent tries to IAD out of the corner, you can react to them.
Yeah, some might know it as the rainbow of status. Oh, J2K'ing the wrong way.
Oh, trying to throw the Greed Sever.
Yeah, Elvin looking a little stuck until just now. Nice, there we go. Great check with the 6H. St. Aether did bite into it.
Oh,
nice.
Yep, the overhead gonna be able to connect there. Thanks to the FD and the meteorites. Watch out.
Yeah, nice in the black hole and the bomb bag. Really disruptive here. Another throw. Elvin not quite scoring that throw safe spacing in all of these situations.
I love that JH though to send Elvin back down into the heavy stun edge, forcing that block.
Yeah, really nice. From great awareness of how to kind of jail people and railroad them into the options you want them to deal with. And the golf swing frame trapping, but no follow-up.
Yeah, any touch will be able to do it here. ElvenShadow on the ropes. How can we fight back? Jump pad is on deck.
Gets unblockable into the stun edge. The Rube Goldberg machine bites back, putting Elvin one step from elimination.
Last few of Elvin's items actually, you know, coming back to haunt him here. Let's see if St. Aether can capitalize on this opportunity.
There we go. And again, that giant pause button with the jackpot bomb. Yeah, I think a missed air throw there from Elvin. And the jockey for space. Elvin getting back to a perfect from the donuts. Okay, there we go. There we go. Losing that health again.
Yep, once again, just kind of harassing, peppering in those stun edges. Try blitzes the meteorites.
Yeah, holds it a little too long, but still, you got Elvin back in the corner, which is where he's really suffered here against St. Aether.
Oh, yeah, and a bit of a scramble. They're able to catch the counter hit close slash.
Yeah, I mean, you can see Elvin is basically just stuck jumping in the corner. It's pretty safe, but it doesn't really advance the game state for Elvin, you know?
Yeah, that's a really good point to know. It is advancing that game state. This absolutely will, though.
Yeah, playing a little more hardball here, which is really important.
Yeah, with the lively ElvenShadow is absolutely going to play more of that kind of runaway game, that poking game.
Yeah, very nice. There you go, the bomb, and the throw. St. Aether has been making great use of that blitz, but of course, any amount of use gives people info.
Yep, and now it is final game, final round, down to the wire here. Who's gathered the most info? That's the real question.
Absolutely. This is the test. Thus far, it's just been studied, but this is the test. And they both fail.
About the wake-up gold burst. ElvenShadow now. We talked about how these players don't like scrambles. It's time to feed into the scramble.
Yeah, and there we go. Just like that, both of them have burned off the lion's share of their meter. Some nice IVs from St. Aether, getting it more.
Harassing with love bomb after love bomb and starting to get some nice items here with the hammers.
Yeah, that chocolate bar is unfortunate, but otherwise has had some pretty good rolls. Oh,
crazy
punish
tech
though.
out. Oh, Elvin was going for the run-up throw. Yeah, that was a mash out.
Yeah, Elvin loves those soft punishes with the run-up throw and run-up unblockable. Nice block on the empty low. And yeah, just stuck in the corner, lands into the enhanced charge stun edge again.
Gonna be able to secure that counter hit. Duck right underneath the fireball. Bomb stops the pressure there from St. Aether, allowing ElvenShadow to push out just a little bit here from the corner. Back in.
Nice. Gets above the 6P. Are we gonna see? Yeah, holds burst to the 2K this time. The guaranteed burst on the going my way. Very nice. He gets clipped by the bomb bag. Nice low blitz though. Wow. And blocks the burst. St. Aether takes it, and the whole room lights up, concluding a great run from Elvin, so St. Aether can put up a better one. And you can see that pop off a spectacular performance, a huge win on a big name. Hardly looks like he can believe it.
I know. I mean, that has to feel incredible to be taking down one of the titans of Guilty Gear, a name synonymous not only with Guilty Gear but with Faust as well in the form of ElvenShadow. Well done to say Aether, staying alive and moving on in the bracket. But it's been all gas, no breaks for us. We're going to throw it to a break really quick, but there's still going to be more Guilty Gear after this, so stick around.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the GGXRDREV2 Top 8 here at Combo Breaker 2025. It's already been brutal, and it's only going to get worse.
Yeah, it's going to get absolutely crazy. King Jobber, it's Summer Breeze here. We've already had to, unfortunately, eliminate a player from the bracket, but we have to keep going through that loser side as well. We got some big names coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. Two heavy hitters housed in the Midwest. We got TheArm, known for the menacing Ramlethal, and Hotashi, who has already been putting on quite a show throughout the day.
Yeah, making top 8 in 2 different generations of Guilty Gear as well. We saw earlier ElvenShadow, who won plus R, made top 8 in Exert. Hotashi making top 8 in Strive, and now making top 8 in Exert. So, you know, just multi-generational players here.
Yeah, always exciting to see people kind of stick with this game, even when they've moved on in some respects. Love to see it.
You can't ever leave Exert. Once it gets its clutches in you, you want its claws in you, you can never escape.
Everyone talks about how good the community is. We're not here to be friends. We're here to keep people.
That's right.
We're here to make sure good players stay.
It's gatekeeping, but the opposite way. You can't leave. Once you come in, the gate's shut on you.
Yeah, you have to play with us.
There we go, jumping right into it. Oh, Pineberry right off the bat, sniping the arm out of the skies.
Yeah, a little bit of an unfortunate OTG, rolling right through the arm with the shotgun stance, though. Yeah, this can be a little tricky. Elfelt is great at just denying Ram the space she needs to kind of start to function.
Yeah, a lot of it does come around from that 5H, from that bar slash, right? Just godlike buttons for this character and a godlike round for Hotashi.
Yeah, I mean, no disrespect. There's not much to say about that round. It was all looking Hotashi. Just a beatdown.
Yeah, like you mentioned before, the arm was just really unable to get started.
Yeah, there we go. This is a big chance, but it's not the most complex mix-up, and it looks like the arm overshot there. Really unfortunate on your first big chance.
Oh, nice
though.
Wow. Not only backdashing the shotgun pressure, baiting out the burst, but right back at you. We're scrambling here in the corner.
Is Blue Burst a bad mechanic? I don't know. It seems like a lot of people have just been not eager to use it well throughout this bracket. It's all good, though. Hotashi doing the shotgun loops off the wall.
Oh, into the IK, you're nasty.
No,
oh,
another gold IK drop.
What is wrong with these players?
That was tin at best and hardly gold.
What are we doing here? We're just dropping IK confirms. Y'all trying to sauce each other and then just slip it on the banana peel at the last second?
If you're gonna ball out, can you do it right, please?
I know, embarrassing.
Right? It's shameful. Like, what's going on here? They're getting old. We got to replace them. Oh, nice. Again, Blue Burst just not helping out here. Hotashi with a great block there and a great punish as well.
All right, both swords set out, but immediately getting caught.
Is this another stun? Okay. No, but I think only because there's no completion there. Okay, big chance, finally.
Yeah, punish on that whiff blitz.
Yeah, but the problem is, nice bait. I was going to say, Ram only gets to play between bursts, and Arm baited it perfectly, so here's your chance.
Oh, trying to go for that 6B.
So unfortunate. Again, Hotashi swirling out and sitting on so much meter. Super YRC air throw.
Yeah, that was an expensive air throw. And now, how you going to move? Pump. Shotgun's going to connect. Bro, like a deer in headlights. I wouldn't have moved either.
There's no input you can do there that helps you.
Yeah, no, every decision's a bad decision.
Yeah.
Which one's the least bad?
Yeah, and the answer is going to the next round is not that bad, I guess. Nice air throw. Catching Arm, I think trying to get around Hotashi, get to the other side of the screen for some more open space to play with. And Blue Burst.
Another whiff. The bursts have just been so... I don't even know what word to use to describe it. I don't want to say terrible burst, but...
I'm going to say catastrophic.
Catastrophic.
I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with that.
Some catastrophic bursts here. Luckily, that one wasn't a massive punish. The Arm right now in control with Hotashi in the corner, right where he wants him.
Yeah, Hotashi shooting the sword, but again, doesn't really help. There we go. Finally gets out. The dead angle.
Yeah, and trying to smother the arm to make sure he actually can't resummon those swords at all. But there it is, off the dead angle, call them back.
Yeah, tagging them as they're set, though, really nice from Hotashi. And again, making sure Ram has to play this so manually, but getting caught by a sword all the same.
Yeah, that chip damage really adding up there. But the Hotashi still sitting at set point, ready to eliminate the arm from the bracket. Ooh. Big counter hit, a burst from Hotashi that could have been scary. That was a kind of far away one.
Yeah, but it worked, We'll take that. Nice, there we go, and Hotashi without burst, finally the arm gets to play again. Oh, doesn't it knock down though? We misread the gravity and untech situation there. This should be good though.
Yep, one more mix-up, and you're going to secure the round here.
Yeah, looking a little unsteady, but still making it work.
Oh, backdash gets caught by the 5H. Ooh, the command roll to the other side. There's no shot. Hotashi's got a lot of tension here. This isn't looking good. Look at the damage on this.
Yeah, oh, there's a lot of shots actually, but again, another non-completion and a throw into the corner. This is a little ugly.
Spin to win,
burst.
baby. Spin to win.
Hotashi looking more puzzled than anything.
He said, hold on, this isn't Strive. I can't burst full screen.
Oh no. Nice, there we go. Nice round, sir. And there we go. The burst is out. Arm can play, being super assertive this time around. You see that running across basically the full screen.
Absolutely. Woo. Beautiful backdash though. Yeah, I like that burst there from the arm, just trying to stop Hotashi from gaining that pressure.
Nice. Again, using those larger buttons, I think trying to keep Elfeld away from her guns. That's a very tall ask. And a great blitz from Hotashi. Has been using this mechanic so well all tournament.
And the shotgun is out now.
And another non-completion in the corner. Ramathal just bouncing right over that. Nice side switch.
There we go. Wall splat 2 into the 60.
Yeah, might go for a reset here to try to get around the burst. No, just goes for the knockdown.
And that OTG should be an
OTG.
Yeah, my bad. Just the chip damage from it.
Yeah. I don't know if that was meant to be an OTG, though. That's a little tricky.
Either way, I mean, it was like, give me your meter and your life. I don't think Hotashi had enough to actually empty all of that.
Yeah, I think that was a rock in a hard place, for sure. There we go. Man grabs the shotgun stance. And again, bouncing out. Seemingly pretty unprepared for how light Ramathal is.
Oh, trying to just snipe out of the skies, but nice, getting in there. The arm, can we lock it down?
Yeah, where's the burst gonna come? Nice, baits the dead angle. Hotashi's been letting it rip pretty quickly. Nice blocks, though.
Hotashi trying not to spend that burst and is able to air tech out of the corner, mashing on that 5H, trying to find a shot.
Yeah, really determined to not spend and just rolling through arm, jump scaring from the other side.
And once again, we're down to a last round situation. Burst on deck for both players. Hotashi getting the first blow with the rising JP.
Yeah, nice. Sending the wrong way, though. Lucky breaking a great wake-up 6P from the arm. No Oki here, though. This has been a story of piecing together rounds.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's gotten a real beautiful full sequence together in a little bit.
It's about scrapping it and getting as many straight hits as we can.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, gets hit by the 6P into the super. Good grip of damage. Nice rejump. We do get a knockdown this time around. And the dead angle.
Oh, and this might be it, depending on the routing.
I think Arm gets one more chance. Oh, we're getting fun blockable.
Fun blockable? That's what you call it?
Hotashi probably had fun doing it.
I'm sure he had fun doing it, but I didn't have fun watching.
That's fair. Yeah, we'll have to consult the chart, see if that was like global happiness up or down. Who can say?
When Elfeld's having fun, I'm not. Okay?
That's fair. That's fair.
That's okay. Love Hotashi working very strong there and putting on a great show, staying alive in the bracket here as well.
Yeah, really, really nice performance. It's a shame to see Arm forced to bow out there.
It is unfortunate. The Arm is a legendary player, definitely incredibly strong legacy player. Been playing since the heyday of Exerd. 10 years strong of Exerd. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and emphasis on strong. I mean, this is a crazy tournament to play so well at.
It is. And really, ever since rollback, Exerd has gotten that shot of life back into the Arm, right? Well, No pun intended.
The collective
also
arm.
shot of life back into
Yeah.
the arm. But just back into the community. The community was always there, but now having access to be able to play anyone around the world, these past few years of rollback have been magical, and you've seen the entrance numbers grow, stay steady. You've seen the competition rise up, and like you mentioned, we've seen the rising stars as well.
Yeah, and it bears mentioning while we're between games, this is a community that's really assembled in constellation, right? It's not a monolithic thing. These events are not where Xrd happens. This is where Xrd is celebrated.
That's right.
Xrd happens at events like Rev Tuesday, Only Mids. I have a literal list here I want to talk to because so many events make this happen. I mean, Guilty Gear Workshop, Goober Gear, TXT, TMN, Lasagna Gear, Rookie Roman Cancel. I mean, every corner of the US, Europe, South America, basically every continent, you can find gear. And that's a beautiful thing.
It is beautiful.
It's the product of a lot of hard work by a lot of people who just want to play some Guilty Gear.
Yeah, and not only that, it's not just Xrd, right? 3 generations of Guilty Gear are alive and strong. You have a huge dedicated community to Plus R, Xrd, and Strive. Doesn't matter which game you want to play, we just want you to play Guilty Gear. But if we could nudge you a certain way, we'd say try out Rev 2, because it's pretty good.
Rev 2 is pretty cool. Has a great community, a great scene, and I mean, if this isn't exciting to you, I don't know what is.
So this next match is going to be exciting as well. Saint Aether coming off of the heels of defeating ElvenShadow and eliminating him from the bracket, going to be going up against another legend here in the form of Fu.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 extraordinarily cerebral players.
I gotta ask, is that a Charlie Brown shirt?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was doing some sanity checking on the stuff I wanted to mention for my notes, and Saint Aether's profile picture is a Charlie Brown.
It's just Charlie Brown?
Yeah.
That's fire. I love the uniform.
It's so sick. I love it.
Let's hope we can kick the football, though. Or Fu's gonna try to snatch it away at the last second. That's a good start. Just grinder right off the bat. Gonna secure that counter hit.
Yeah, really nice. Yeah, blocking it out super well. There we go, throwing Fu there. That's a situation where a lot of people end up getting thrown by Fu in that scramble after the pogo.
Oh, just chasing up to the skies. Yeah. A lot of these falling JHs after going up with air normals have been working out so incredibly well for Saint Aether.
Yeah, and I love Saint Aether trying to meet. Oh, well, this hurts.
We're meeting in the middle right now. The key is stored in the ball.
Nice. Ooh. Yeah, just the knockdown.
Yeah, patience here.
Look at this. Oh my god, the air dash YRC to close that gap instantly and strike Saint Aether down.
That's all Fu was waiting for. Fu was waiting for some flinch from Saint Aether, whether it be a far slash, a 2S, or a stun edge. Ended up capitalizing perfectly.
Yeah, just waiting for any sort of commitment. Yeah, nice. There we go. IBing the full charge stun edge. Yeah, jumping out but FDing. Not really trying to land on Saint Aether, just trying to get around.
Oh, nice just blocks there, trying to swing back with a run-up throw.
And I love getting in there and throwing in a situation where Fu is kind of waiting to see how you react.
Yes.
Oh, and a great confirm. The sweep into the clap super. We are getting the drag. Simple knockdown, though.
Yeah, right into the heavy fireball. Going to be able to blow up that blitz shield attempt.
Yeah, nice. I love the burst there. Deny the Oki. With a more minimal route, that's the thing you're worried about. You're worried about the setup.
And that was just fantastic maneuverability there from Saint Aether, getting completely away from that giant key orb.
Yeah, but look at that string of just blocks from Fu, getting a ton of tension for it. Any hit's gonna hurt. Spent it on continuing pressure, but a great DP from Saint Aether.
Yeah, getting away from that low, straight into a throw. Goes for the heavy stun edge. Will this mix hit? It does with the overhead. Ooh, the sigh of relief.
Yeah, Saint Aether looking like he doesn't believe this is even happening.
Can't believe that he's made it here, that he's brawling with these legends, but he is cooking right now.
Yeah, Saint Aether, if you can hear us, believe it, you can hang. You're one of the big boys in this game.
Oh, trying to go for that 2H. He's going to get knocked down.
Nice throw. Yeah, Fu not minding his space on the offense. And a nice, simple punish on the 6H to continue pressure, forcing that dead angle out of Fu.
That tech out JH was beautiful as well, but oh no, stomped right on the dome.
Yeah, I was going to say earlier, I love that Saint Aether was meeting Fu in the air to try to negate that anti-air timing mix-up, but it's really risky. Nice air throw.
And low altitude. Going to get the nice confirm there, set up the grinder. Gets the high low.
Look at that meter gain. Yeah.
Woo!
What you saying, Aether?
No shot! What a conversion!
Are you for real? The chaos dunk behind the back, the no look from
Freeze.
Fu.
What the hell was that?
Fu's literally trick shotting in Exerd. Like what? That was so sick.
This is what I mean. I was telling people just before we hopped on here, I was telling people, I cannot believe I've been watching 10 years of this game, playing this game, commentating this game, and every single time I sit down for a block, I see something I've never seen before.
Yeah, it's so exciting. I mean, this game just cultivates mastery. There's no other word for it.
I mean, the analogy of it being just musicians freestyling against each other is true, right? There's just limitless to potential with the game system and combined with the characters and their toolkits, and you're seeing that right here in this top 8.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. Yeah, look at this. And again, great pressure. Look at the respect. I talk about pressure, but the pressure's all in the mind. It's all up there.
It is. You can tell just the way that Fu is walking forward, St. Aether doing nothing. That pressure comes mentally. It's just the pressure that Fu is exuding, not the frames that he is putting on the St. Aether.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice. There we go. And look at that. Fu a lot more mindful of St. Aether's space and sitting on a full stick of butter. 6H just directly into its charged stun edge.
Or just a dash up 2P.
Yeah, not the end of the world, though. Ooh, still has meter. Nice, I love that. The stun dipper to interrupt what St. Aether, I think, knew was going to be the Grandpa Viper RC to assert himself.
Oh, but St. Aether is leaning a lot here on these blitz shields. You see that Fu is starting to incorporate throw a lot more to get around them. 2 balls on screen.
Nice,
oh my god.
Another, and the unblockable spaces it and times it right. No chance to throw, just gets crushed.
Set point now here for Fu. 6H. Ooh, right off the bat.
Oh, doesn't get the pickup though. Really unfortunate. It turns into a combo for St. Aether. It's unfortunate because that 6H is such a rewarding counter hit for Hayun at basically any spacing. Well, gets clipped again. Yeah, just a knockdown in the corner. Not where you want to be. Nice air throw.
To the heavy stun edge. Looks like maybe we tried to jump in for a throw there. I'm not too sure. Or just trying to fish for a counter hit with the heavy slash.
Yeah, and I like that stand IV, but the clap super pulling up and St. Aether blocking it. Well aware that's what Fu wants to do.
Yeah, a little delayed air dash there to secure the overhead.
Okay, so nice. I mean, look at this string of IVs.
Oh, caught, tried to chase the tech, and the far slash is going to connect.
Yeah, I mean, the risk didn't matter because he was dead in 2 hits anyways, so might as well just try to farm for meter, see what you can do, but nothing comes of it.
Okay.
Nice. Safe guaranteed burst on the Greed Sever, really nice. And a nice IV throw from St. Aether. I think Fu's getting a bit of a taste of his own medicine with these IVs and the throws.
A little bit. Oh, no. Wait. I'm just going to say that was a panic burst that ended up working out because it did allow us to recover in time to start trying to run some Oki.
Yeah, gets to maintain pressure, but ultimately loses corner positioning to Fu.
Oh,
there we go.
With the super key ball. Whoa!
Wow, excuse me, drifting out the wrong side? Hello?
Somehow teching out of the corner. St. Aether even just backing up. Okay, hold on, timeout.
Yeah.
We got to reset.
Yeah, 5d6 physics can be a little screwy, and you just saw a great example.
All right, into the heavy stun edge. St. Aether just needs about 1 or 2 more touches. There's the 1. Can we get the 2?
Or nice, that's untechable or very untechable. As you reach up and grab Fu, St. Aether taking a game off Fu.
1 apiece. Yet another game 3 here in this top 8.
I mean, this has just been brutal. I don't know if my voice is going to survive to grand finals. We'll see.
You could see the emotion that was there on St. Aether's face already.
It's really nice to see players who are not so visually impassive. It's nice to see people who are obviously feeling it.
Yeah, wearing their emotions on their sleeves. But the fight's not over yet, St. Aether.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice. There's the 6H and the Grandpa Viper. Good burst there, guaranteed. Yeah, opting for a much more fireball heavy style here, but Fu winning out on that trade.
Into the heavy stun edge. Nice
Ooh.
JS. Oh, that was a nice. Oh my god.
Nice, a great bait. Yeah, I think Fu was worried about the damage, should have been worried about the bait.
Just a good sequence all together there.
Oh, nice interrupt with the far slash stun dipper.
Yeah, going for the 5D.
Ooh, the F cheeky. It doesn't kill, but it's so sick, and it ends up helping St. Aether seal the deal. Nice little piece of tech there.
At that low of life, going for that little fuzzy was so smart.
Yeah, that's a brain scrambler. If it killed, that would have been perfect, but it was still really nice.
And the 2H going to be able to secure a counter hit. That's huge. Chasing through this guy, lock you down on the stun edge.
Yeah, really nice. And Fu has not really been able to find those moments to set up like a double ball. A real turn every option off and kill you situation.
Uh-oh, but there's the throw into the heavy ball. That's going to be a knockdown in the corner, set up the light. Nice poke out there. We mash it.
Yeah. Nice mash. I think felt the throw there. But a great RC from St. Aether to save that conversion. The stun dipper would not have full connected. I think Fu is jumping in with FD to bait St. Aether into swinging so Fu can Shinken after landing.
I could see that for sure, but he is going to be able to secure a counter hit here into a knockdown. Trying to go for a blitz setup against Toss. This might end up being it. First comes out for Fu, last chance.
Yeah, one more shot for Fu.
A
little close for comfort, and St. Aether clamps down, taking Fu out. A staple of Guilty Gear eliminated, and St. Aether moving on to losers semifinals. A stupendous performance.
By God, he's kicking the damn football, taking both ElvenShadow and Fu down, eliminating them here from the loser side of the bracket. This is a all-star run right now from St. Aether.
Yeah, more than good. St. Aether is coming for the Pantheon.
St. Aether looking to probably eyeing, you know, that trophy, trying to prevent that triple, that turkey.
Yeah.
God, I'm slurring my words here. It's just been too exciting. That three-peat from Crocs N Socks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a believer. I want to see St. Aether step to Crocs.
I want to see. That would be a fun matchup to see indeed. But this next matchup, it's going to be a trip down memory lane. This is a classic for all of you Rev heads out there. daymendou up against Hotashi, the Elfelt versus the Slayer. And as history has shown, this is not a very fun matchup for Slayer.
Yeah, I mean, this is shades of, what, CB19, I believe. So this has definitely been played before. I think it was Lost Soul there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah, so, I mean, this is a matchup that has very frequently occurred here specifically. It's a little tough. And it really, at least at first, revolves around Elfelt's 5H and how Slayer wants to answer that 5H. That's kind of the core of mind game around which everything evolves.
Yep, 100%. The 5H is so good at catching dashes, dash cancels from Slayer, catching dandy steps. Of course, dandy step putting you in counter hit state, so that 5H just being able to blow up Slayer.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just ridiculously active. So brutal. So we'll have to pay really close attention to what the round start is here. 2D is on the table, you know, because it is crouching. 5H cannot hit crouchers unconditionally, but they're both just showing a lot of respect.
Oh my God.
Oh no!
The it's late counter hit, dandy step to bait out the burst. This is a Slayer round, all right.
I mean, it's barely been 20 seconds, and Hotashi is 1 foot in the grave.
I mean, can't get touched a single time. But this is the big thing, though, is once Elfelt gets started, it can be pretty difficult for Slayer to get away. That Pineberry setup is good at preventing Slayer from backdash canceling away on Oki.
Yeah, as quickly as that life came off Hotashi, it came off daymendou as well. They've both spent burst now.
Ooh, command roll through the 6H.
Nice.
There's the back throw.
Yeah, great back throw. A brave jab, it works, but gets punished in the situation after. Yeah, jabbing Slayer's cool. Not really your turn unless he's knocked down. Nice, and another. I mean, Mappa is being so useful here, just cutting through, getting right up on top of Elfelt, counter-hitting her a lot of the time, because I think Hotashi's trying to proactively control space.
Yeah, and especially because Hotashi wants to pull out Pineberry whenever he has any breathing room, right? So daymendou's trying to stop that. That's why you're getting some of those counter hits, too. Oh, tucking underneath the 5H.
Yeah, nice, and look at that perfect spacing around the 5H. That's what we were talking about earlier. And another rough burst, daymendou looking strong. Hotashi shaking his head, not happy with how this is going.
No, and this is to get into top 4 as well.
Yeah, this is a big turning point, for sure. Nice, there we go. Seeing the Pineberry patrolling so much space, but daymendou working his way in time and time again. So Hotashi's going to daymendou and trying to strike down that dash.
Oh, command roll is going to get tossed.
Yeah, we saw the arm getting torn apart by that roll through, and daymendo's just having none of it.
Oh, roll through again there from Hotashi. Not quite able to bait out the burst, though.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit of a scary burst, but it did pay off. And look at the respect. Rolls through again.
Wow.
The cross-up explosion.
Just needs to find that touch. There's the overhead into the rocket launcher. Slayer, though, with some decent guts.
Yeah, I think daymendo is getting mental stacked a little. There's just so much to watch out for. Oh, no.
The Wake Up 2K was a crazy choice trying to go for the DSU, but it's going to get caught.
Yeah, nice. Hotashi with the fadeaway jump dust, the headshot, taking daymendo down. But it's going to take more than that to kill a vampire.
Need to figure out a way to stake the heart here. We're already in the sun, and he's still kicking.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice working daymendo to the corner. And look at them just moving around each other.
Oh, trying to slide on in, but got clipped by that Pine Berry.
Yeah, I imagine that 2D, I mean, it was space to be safe, but I imagine it was anticipation for 5H. And destroying that blitz with the 2H. Nothing major, though. Ooh, that's nice. And the crosswise, are you going to burst this time? Not letting it happen.
No, Hotashi probably going to hold on to the burst here. daymendo has too much tension, trying to go for the reversal super instead.
Yeah, daymendo saying, I don't trust you with that burst. I'm just going to lock you out of it for a minute. Really nice.
Blowing up the Pine Berry, going to get a nice little confirm off of that.
Yeah, nice gold burst. Much more aggressive option here, but I think it's important to maintain that safety versus Slayer. Nice. And of course, Hotashi has been using blitz so well all tournament, as we previously called out.
Yeah, but a nice throw there after the blocking the Bridal Express. There we go, dead angle, get off of me, push daymendo into the corner. But realizing that you overextend a little bit to try to create space.
Yeah, and daymendo looking remarkably unhurried in a lot of these moments. Oh, that bite. I don't think this is it for Hotashi, but really just one more chance.
Oh, the setup with the whip. It's late into the throw. daymendo going to eliminate Hotashi and move on to top 4.
Really, really well played. I don't know if we'll get the three-peat, but we might get the three-peat of the match.
That'd be
crazy. Could happen.
We will see. I mean, we're whittling these numbers down. So many Daredevils entering in Exert. Combo Breaker at Exert, Combo Breaker at Frosty Faustings have become real, like a keystone tournament. Some of the highest level Exert you're ever going to see. And these final 8 competitors are really pulling out all the stops, but now we're down to the final 4.
Yep.
And we got to see who's going to cash in their ticket to Grand Finals. We'll find that out after a short break. So make sure not to go anywhere. More Guilty Gear coming.
See you soon. What is going on, good people of the world? Welcome back to the top 4 for GGXRDREV2 here at Combo Breaker 2025 here in Schaumburg. I'm in shock.
I'm in shock too. This has been crazy. Both ElvenShadow and Fu have been eliminated by Saint Aether. One man on that Kai, a man on a mission. But we have 2 other players who are on a mission to get into that Grand Finals winner's side. And that is going to be Crocs N Socks and Cade.
Yeah, I mean, Cade has been so performant lately, absolutely steamrolling a lot of this tournament and putting up some great results and some huge wins. Stepping to Crocs N Socks, giving the game over.
Game over. Game ain't over yet, Crocs.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Get that thing off the screen, please.
Yeah, the whole Aoni crew are rocking those shirts for those who are unaware. I think Crocs trying to tell everyone they can't step to him.
We're going to have to see, though. Cade has been on a roll, like you mentioned, the rising star of this tournament. 1 game away, 1 set away, I should say, from Grand Finals.
Absolutely monstrous.
But this matchup, not that great for Leo, actually, right? Especially round star. Leo just cannot contest Slayer at round star. That 5K is too strong.
Yeah, I mean, Crocs is just happy to scrap, too, right? I think Leo is a character that ordinarily commands a good amount of respect, and Crocs just does not care.
No, there is no respect to be shown right here. We are just all buttons. There's a back throw, though, from Cade.
big chance. I actually like the OTG there to try and deny Crocs a predictable wake-up backdash cancel timing. Really important. And look at this, making up so much lost ground from a pixel. Can she do this?
Oh, do you believe in miracles?
Oh my god. I mean, how can you not watching this tournament?
If you can win neutral one more time, gets the jump
Cade!
in! And
Bringing
Cade!
it back from a pixel! She's here to play!
Oh, she's feeling herself too. You can see the smile on her face. What a round!
How can you not? Crocs might be wearing his own results on a t-shirt if it keeps going this way.
Well, putting himself on his own t-shirt, that's crazy.
That's unbelievable.
There it is, 2D. Set up the heavy fireball to make sure that Crocs can't backdash away.
Yeah, nice. I mean, look at this. Great confirm. Held the amount of damage, too.
Into the restand. Yes, sir!
Yeah.
There it is, escape.
Crocs just bailing. Cade actually nearly chasing that down completely. So many characters can't even come close to Slayer when he does that.
Oh, 6P through the light fireball.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice from Cade. I'm actually going to defend that OTG burst because that completely denied Crocs any conversion.
It did. It did. It was huge. It was huge in allowing Cade to maintain that momentum there.
Yeah. I mean, y'all can't see it as viewers at home, but Cade is smiling. I mean, you got to be having fun playing at this level.
Hey, someone who works hard can't beat someone who's having fun, right?
That's
But that
what I'm
applies to
saying.
both of these players because you know Crocs is having a blast.
Yeah, I mean, these two players just embody love for Guilty Gear. It's awesome. Oh,
But there's
nice.
the throw. Cade still with a pretty healthy life lead here. Oh, the guard point on the multiple hits of the JS.
Nice. Yeah, they're scrambling in the corner, but it's been coming up Cade's way very consistently. Nice flash kick. Doesn't care what side you're on. No oopsie doopsie for you. Crocs getting struck down. Is Crocs about to go into losers?
I'll have to see. It's too early to call. This is winners final, so it is 3 out of 5. Crocs has the time to adapt.
Oh my
He's going to get caught in
God.
the backdash still from the 6H.
Yeah, nice. Okay, big 6P. I think Cade just not wanting to deal with that damage. Totally understandable.
Yeah, that was a risky burst, though. Bursting on the 6P wall bounce and not on the follow-up.
Yeah, nice. Another great air throw on the tech situation.
Oh, no super. I was expecting the... Okay,
Ooh.
still gets the bite. Yeah, I was expecting close slash far slash close slash far slash dead on time.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe a little misinput in there. Nice Mappa. Nice throw, though. Unafraid. I like that, though.
Into the knockdown.
Yeah. Goes for a little more mileage out of that conversion, though that did give Cade burst here in the pressure situation itself.
Oh, and just jumping right over the fireball. A clean jump in with the JH. Tried to go for BSU.
Yeah, Cade's been pretty sharp with the anti-airs. I wonder if she's looking for something else there, but this is a big opportunity.
Oh, but set the other way.
Yeah, but smoke that dash through still and put Cade back on that pixel. But this pixel has been pretty magic so far. So we'll see.
Crocs does have a lot of tension this time, though.
Ooh,
Instead, spends the burst first.
Yeah. Oh, and the YRC. Air dash YRC suddenly very hot. I don't know what's going on. Stocks are up, I guess.
It's a super dash. It's good because it allows you to kind of slow down time for a second and see what exactly is going on screen, right?
Yeah. Both of them having a great time. Stopping
Bro,
the
did you see the motion
no.
on that?
What on earth is going on? The haters might be consigned to wave watching. It's
Look at
unbelievable.
this.
And the tricks.
Yo! Right back in. Oh, my God. Someone call it Munchie Jr., bro. He's got a spy on his team.
This is unbelievable. Maybe Crocs setting up for a backstab in case the game doesn't go his way. Nice. And I think the important thing here, though, is Cade has consistently been getting Crocs burst just like that. The burst dead on time is not on the table here. Crocs is afraid, dare I say it?
Yeah, sweating a little bit here if you're going to see Crocs actually go for that defensive burst. Sitting on a ton of tension at the moment. Oh, and the backdash wake up there from Cade.
Yeah, really nice here. Ooh, passing right through him.
Crowd is behind Cade as well. Oh, that was a scary counter hit. Cade opts to go for the burst this time just to get some breathing room.
Nice flash kick. And I think Cade has found the perfect balance with flash kick, where it's really threatening and it does come in clutch in those moments, but it's not something Crocs can reliably bank on baiting.
That's right. Oh, but there's a dead angle. No bait on that.
I think he might have been trying to keep a dead angle safe with that 2P, but still got clipped.
Look at the routing here.
It's all good, though. Doesn't spend, though. We're dropping the meter here to try and just guarantee it.
Gets the counter hit reset with the bite.
It's a little scary. Cade pressing there, knowing that situation is actually not super advantageous for Slayer.
But again, Crocs N Socks is going to need one strong hit here. Oh, into the Mappa hunch, tries to go for the 6P, but the 2K Mappa is going to secure the round.
That bites a little. It felt like you were so close to taking Crocs down. Another game.
Oh, gets clipped by the 5K there at the end. That is a link, so there is a little bit of a gap on block.
Very nice. And again, the good kind of base damage of Leo's typical routing is putting in a lot of work here. Can actually go blow for blow with Crocs in a lot of these situations. Oh, but a great counter hit jump heavy conversion.
Yeah, and this blow is going to hurt. Into under nice TP. Get that unblockable out of here.
Yeah, but Crocs just waking up with buttons, giving no respect. What on earth is going on here, Crocs?
The JS there, I would say, is probably to just get as many hits in to get through the guts, right? As goofy as it looked, probably pretty effective.
Yeah, no, that was very nice routing. Oh, no, Crocs found the camera. He's a little shy, though.
Okay, going for the Mappa hunch. Trying to close the gap. Cade getting the first blood here in game number 4.
Yeah, nice dragging Crocs down to the ground, but wakes up with a bite. Reversing the situation on Cade completely and baiting the burst. Yeah, the move has very little recovery. Nice. And I love the side switch here. Cade's been doing so much work in the corner.
Right to the restand. Oh!
Sketchy. You cannot parry the throw, just so we're clear.
No, it was very lucky that that was just too far away for Crocs to actually connect.
Yeah, a bit of a two wrongs make a right there.
No situation where we might see a burst. We don't actually need to see one because grabbing the dash through secures Crocs the round and puts him one round away from grand final winners.
Yeah, Crocs not so eager to drop down into losers. Really wants this 3P to happen. Oh, an unfortunate drop, but has relatively low recovery on that crosswise. Nice, and we're seeing a little more flash kicks. I'm torn between this being deliberate and this being the pressure talking, but it's doing good work either way. It's important to keep Slayer off you.
He's keeping pace here too. Sitting at full screen, man, Crocs N Socks is just going to the skies a ton, which makes sense. Leo doesn't have the greatest air buttons, right? He's the strongest when he's on the ground.
Yeah, that back turn heavy though, coming in clutch for keeping Crocs on the ground. Oh no! Oh, baits the burst, the double dandy. Crocs saying that slot in grand finals is mine. Make no mistake. But Cade still living in the losers bracket and looked phenomenal, but just couldn't take down the vampire.
Double dandy was diabolical there from Crocs N Socks. What are we showing off now? Is that the timepiece?
I think
that is the timepiece.
Crocs' hand was shaking a little too much for the camera to get a perfect view of it. Bowing out though, looking like a mobster, stepping away after the dirty work is done.
He is. He's dressed here to impress all business.
We're coming back?
Did he take the water?
That's not yours. What? Crocs?
It's all right. It's all right. Crocs, he's riding high on the adrenaline right now. We're riding high on the adrenaline, and now it is time to jump down to the loser side. Our final 2 out of 3 set. Another Slayer coming up, and another legend for Saint Aether to go up against. Real talk. If Saint Aether goes ElvenShadow, Fu, daymendou,
I'm going to peek the mic.
We got to have a conversation
I'm gonna freak out.
This guy.
I'm going to freak out. I'm already freaking out. I'm going to freak out more.
Those are like the 3 legends that are still, like the 3 oldest Guilty Gear players that are still remaining active in Exerd, right? If you could take all 3 of them out, who's going to stop you?
Yeah, that is kind of the old guard, you know? Yeah, absolutely. Punching those 3 tickets in a row would be unbelievable. But Saint Aether, thus far, has looked very much up to the task. But daymendou has been playing like a man possessed in +R and Exerd.
Yeah, just always so incredibly consistent. I still have, like, it's probably way out of date, but I still have the daymendou, like, Slayer Bible saved on my computer, the PDF of all the matchups and everything like that.
Yeah, I mean, really, that's a great thing to talk about, though. daymendou is such a studious player, right? really exemplifies just pure knowledge and hard work.
Yeah, a lab monster indeed. But St. Aether trying to take down the legends, looking like circa 2000 Randy Orton legend killer here.
Yeah, nice. And again, maintaining that perfect spacing and doing nothing. Absolutely content to let the timer run down while Slayer is on less health.
JD, you can see how much slower paced this match is. daymendou trying to turn it up a notch though.
Yeah, really nice. And again, just being so patient in the corner. Nice conversion. daymendou falling apart at the seams here. St. Aether looking in complete control, frankly.
Yeah, that was really clean. It was a backdash jump canceled there from daymendou, forced to block the fireball, and then landed on the 2D from St. Aether.
Yeah, nice. There we go. Finally gets a great air dash over a fireball and a nice conversion to boot.
Oh, the 5H!
Yeah, that's the problem. Kai has some ridiculously active buttons. Nice throw. Those active buttons can really shut down some of Slayer's movement options.
Yeah, catch and daymendou actually pressing here too. And those Slayer movement options are really important, right? Because this character has kind of on-rails movement.
Yeah, the movement is strong, but it's a very defined trajectories.
Exactly. Easy to predict. Oh, but not easy to predict.
No.
A pile bunker coming at max
Nice
speed.
burst. Times it correctly.
Slide on in.
Oh, that hits, yeah. Again, quite active. And baits the burst from daymendou. The first game goes to St. Aether. And again, you do not have the breathing room from a final set here. This is first to 2.
Unbelievable. Just having the knowledge to be able to predict the burst there was massive from St. Aether. Now 1 game away from taking down yet another legend.
Yeah, and it really feels like St. Aether is not only good at not getting hit, but good at taking hits that don't matter as much. You see a lot of control just in every facet of the game plan here. Nice.
With the run-up throw, heavy stun edge. Also very good at locking down Slayer, right? Kai is so good at preventing that backdash jump to avoid the Oki.
Yeah, look at that though. A great conversion off of a perfectly spaced sweep. But St. Aether's just chilling in the corner, not trying to scramble too hard to get out, right? Working back to the mid-screen very slowly.
Oh, spacing off there though with the PSU, and now here comes another knockdown from St. Aether. Oh, we're trying to get this to the left, right.
Oh no, sniffs out the burst, knows that St. Aether wants that round. I think daymendou can sense the passion, the want.
Oh yeah.
Nice, there we go. Swinging a little harder at round start that time.
Leaning a lot more into these dandy steps as well, trying to get St. Aether to whip. Map a punch right on in, and there's the stun. That's a game for daymendou.
I think daymendou's smelling a weakness here, that while St. Aether is content to chill, that lets daymendou swing and swing and swing.
Yes.
And I think St. Aether was just not tracking the stun build up there, because there weren't a lot of clean knockdowns. It was just hit after hit after hit, and if it comes to stun, Slayer's gonna win every time like that.
Yeah, it builds up quick. It builds up quick without you even realizing it, right? And that also, you mentioned the patience there. It doesn't only just allow daymendou to swing, it means he can go a little crazy, right? Go a little crazy and try and throw St. Aether off, but St. Aether taking a little bit of a breathing room. I'd say even go back to character select, right? Go back to character select, go through the whole process, but instead, we want the smoke. Yeah. But where there's smoke, there's fire, and daymendou's on fire right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, both of them have a fire lit under them to perform. This is, you know, a huge elimination risk for 2 great players. Nice, there we go, checking the fireball again. daymendou has been getting so much mileage out of that situation, and again!
Oh, but 6K catching the backdash.
Yeah, nice, I love that!
Wow. Yeah, dandy YRC to get away from the heavy stun edge.
Yeah, really nice, and the run-up throw again, kind of just whittle daymendou down. Yeah, looking pretty unimpressed though. And again, this is scary. This is where you don't want to be boxing with Slayer.
Oh, but we're gonna get caught right on the chin.
Nice
There's the burst, bouncing off the ropes, but can you get a swing back?
Oh, I think daymendou read a jump in the wrong direction. Not gonna pay for it. Nice.
No, not gonna pay for it in the slightest there. That tech, that really late tech from daymendou worked out tremendously.
Yeah, very nice. And I like that, using the 2H to check Kai's footsies tools. A lot of them do hit closer to the ground. That 5K, that 2S, stun dipper even, a lot of them get checked by 2H.
2H, one of those God buttons from Slayer as well, especially on counter hit.
Yeah, and you can see the first signs of antsiness from St. Aether in the corner there, trying to get daymendou to the opposite corner, going coast to coast on block.
Oh,
nice.
Just a short dash into the 2K. Nice backdash on the Helter Skelter.
Nice blitz on the projectile. You get a little bit of a meter refunded. You get the stall in the air. Oh, wow, what a well-placed 5H. But a great air throw. But doesn't, I think a crucial misinput there by St. Aether.
Yeah, but that 2H counter hit was massive. Fortunately, unable to pick up afterwards. Where are you going? Sit down in the corner.
Yeah. But I like that. Waits, I think daymendou knew the corner steal was coming there with that back turn knockdown. Nice conversion.
Whoa. Final game.
Yeah, and a big burst advantage for St. Aether here, which is crucial against Slayer's high damage.
Oh, not able to really get a conversion off that, but does get it off of the second JD.
Yeah, daymendou just getting clipped by these. It's caught low. I think maybe another misinput. It's a little hard to tell there.
Yeah, that 5H definitely wanted to be a heavy stun edge. Didn't quite get it, but does catch the dash to the other side there from Day.
Yeah, the crowd is getting louder and louder as they realize daymendou might be about to lose. St. Aether looking in such control here. Finally, daymendou gets a really nice hit there.
Oh, and then just defense!
St. Aether striking back, but maybe another miss. Oh no! daymendou's playing dirty in the 11th hour. It just gets thrown.
Into the RC. Is it enough with the DP? Into the follow-up, one more hit!
Not it! daymendou!
And the
St. Aether swinging on it, knows it's his turn, knows he's got another chance, he can go for it. That situation has been the undoing of many a player.
The legend killer, St. Aether, the legend killer. Count him, daymendou, Fu, ElvenShadow, all falling at the blade of St. Aether.
St. Aether climbing high and is still on the rise. Unbelievable performance.
Wow. This is a all-star run here for St. Aether right now, taking down all the old guard of Guilty Gear in this bracket, but now has to move on to that losers finals. One game away from challenging Crocs N Socks.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cut you a deal.
Okay.
We need some time to cool off.
That's right.
Chat, you need some time to cool off. That was a lot. We're gonna show you some ads. Do what you gotta do. We'll be back in a little bit. Stick with us.
Welcome back to Combo Breaker 2025. We are here with Guilty Gear GGXRDREV2, God's Gift Red 2. I'm King Jobber, joined by Summer Breeze, and this has been a mind-blowing
This is unreal. This is unreal. I mean, we were talking about it over the break while we sent you all the cool-offs. I mean, we have like 3 brilliant stories being written here. Do you want to talk us through them?
I do.
Yeah.
The 2 that I want to talk about right now are the 2 that are on screen here.
Absolutely.
We have the rising star in the form of Cade, rocking that Leo White Fang, and the now newly minted legend killer St. Aether, who has taken down ElvenShadow, Fu, and daymendou, eliminating them all from the bracket, clashing for the opportunity to challenge the man sitting at the top, trying to get that 3rd Combo Breaker trophy, Crocs N Socks.
I mean, it writes itself. It really does.
And it looks like we're going to be jumping right into it.
Yeah. This will be interesting. Leo, Kai can be a little tricky sometimes. So we'll have to see how this goes, especially because these 2 players might be a little less familiar to each other. With staple players like daymendou, Fu, Elvin, there's a huge backlog of info and other people's experience to pull from. So we'll have to see how this goes.
Far slash immediately there from St. Aether. Trying to immediately measure that distance.
Yeah, really, really nice. And I mean, look at the respect.
We got Sharon in the background running recon for Crocs as well.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, Crocs is looming large in that mobster fit. But all eyes are on these 2 right now. Nice burst. Keep the corner positioning, keep the momentum. Trying to swing around Kai's range.
Some ugly trades here, but St. Aether getting the most of that second one.
Yeah, really, really nice. The life totals are relatively even still, even though it feels like St. Aether's been in control for a little longer because of Leo's higher damage output on average.
But so far, no one getting anything too crazy, right? Nice knockdown there, but St. Aether, yeah, immediately negating it with the burst. Doesn't want to get caught in the blender.
Yeah, and I like that angle. And keep in mind, this is losers finals. These players have a little bit of time to get to know each other. Nice.
So first round is going to go to Cade. All smiles.
Oh, just trading places at round start. Interesting. Yeah, Kai getting walked up the corner of that. Risk gauge is getting a little uncomfortable. Even a pinch can lead to a ton of damage.
With a heavy stun edge, nice just blocks there. But Cade is going to get tossed into another heavy stun edge Oki.
Really, really nice. Oh, but look at this. I mean, just the respect. They're just kind of hovering right inside of each other's ranges to continue to threaten each other. Yeah, nice. Looked like a safe jump to me. I like that. Checking St. Aether's readiness for a tech situation like that. And I love the boom YRC to get in, but doesn't complete the conversion. And St. Aether baiting another burst.
Woo! With the burst super as well, just to guarantee the kill.
I'm a little dubious of that. Leo can do some ridiculous damage. You might be wanting that in 10 seconds.
Yeah,
so we'll have to see.
It's questionable. It might come back to haunt St. Aether here. And actually, it's looking like it kind of is.
Yeah. Oh, and a great safe jump. But again, a round is a round. Can't overstate that.
But a game is a game, and that holds even more weight. St. Aether got a lot of room to claw back here.
It's true. I think maybe trying to bait the flash kick with something visual to react to that would recover in time. Nice, I like the dead angle, but St. Aether just teching in Cade's face and falling with the button.
St. Aether really loves that tech forward JH.
Puts in a lot of work. Nice, there we go. Once more, nice blocks and trying to FD St. Aether back to a comfortable range. Again, the boom YRC.
Whoa!
Gold bursts in anticipation, maybe a misinput, maybe intentional, but it doesn't find its mark either way.
I think that gold burst was absolutely intentional, but now in a really dangerous position. Does get clipped low,
Nice.
and Cade gets game number 1.
Yeah, I think a lot of that was just the simple damage difference. Cade found a few more clean conversions, where I think St. Aether was really piecing that together from neutral hits, small knockdowns, and chip damage on Oki.
For sure, for sure. But it all adds up to a victory there in the end. So now both players taking a little bit of a breather.
I mean, this room is on fire right now, not just from Exeter. There's so much excitement everywhere. It's hard to ignore.
They're popping off for KOF over there as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Grand Blue on the main stage.
Nice, guaranteed burst there. Cade had quite built the meter to Red RC there to try and bait it. So it was guaranteed. Oh, but a rough burst, giving St. Aether another chance.
Some nice loops here in the corner.
This is not to cast any aspersions on St. Aether's gameplay, but the bad bursts have been frequent, and they have been pretty detrimental for St. Aether's opponents. But to be fair, great capitalization on all of them.
Oh, what? You turned
the wrong way? Sure.
Come on, Kai. Eyes open.
Kai, focus up.
All right, 2S gonna whip, but immediately swings right back. Big pickup. That's gonna be the round there for St. Aether with another Vapor Thrust.
Yeah, really nice there. Just closing that out. Simple and clean with a nice conversion from that far slash.
Oh, yeah. Interesting trade, though. St. Aether immediately just pressing right into that 2D, active for 10 years.
Oh, nice. Interrupting that blitz. It can be scary to challenge blitzes because, of course, on counter hit, you get smoked, but really nice. And look at the damage Cade is wringing out of this.
Yeah, you want to talk about getting smoked, being caught in the blender mid-screen. This is arguably where Leo is the most dangerous.
Yeah, nice. I like that DP. I like the blitz in return.
Cade, yeah, not feeling like they need to do anything, right? Just kind of stepping back, allowing St. Aether to kind of overextend and finding that one opportunity to thread the needle and capitalize for the single hit.
Yeah, absolutely. Really nice. Hey, I like that. The reflect. Oh, but gets clipped, and that's actually a big conversion and a quite damaging combo for St. Aether.
And then put right back up with the ropes again here in the corner. JD actually got the counter hit.
And you'll notice a big theme here has been St. Aether is consistently willing to press on hit in situations where the respect might be a little undeserved. Constantly challenging people, making sure they have to prove that their pressure is watertight. Oh, but that's big. Yeah, you had to burst that. That was pretty huge.
It was going to be pretty brutal on the damage there. 5D is going to be blocked. I love the use of the Fireball YRC here from Cade just to immediately take control of neutral and the frame trap with that 2P.
And again, the thing I love about St. Aether's play, it feels like the hands are never off the wheel. For example, got hit, and then immediately was ready to jump in IB, right? So aware at all hours.
St. Aether one touch away here from tying up the games, and there it is.
Headshot!
Sniped! Mom, get the camera!
From full screen from downtown, St. Aether equalizing this. They're sitting at 1 game apiece. 2 wins for either of them will slot them into grand finals against Crocs N Socks.
I really appreciate that they both take their time to hit rematch.
Yeah, I think that's a bad habit a lot of people get stuck on, is the idea that you just got to keep it moving.
Yeah.
No. Do not keep it moving. Think about things.
You have to calm your mind, especially in a game as complex as this with so many interactions. Have to be clear-headed.
And this is a full-blown conversation, right? You got to think over what the other person has said to you. Otherwise, you're just a bad sparring partner. Really nice. Yeah, gets some great Oki here. Very respectable damage as well. Cade blocking it out. Nice. Yeah, catching the green sever.
Ooh, what a pick up there, too.
Scary burst again, but fine in that situation. Oh, I think tried to throw there.
Yeah, trying to go for the throw OS, but it was just a little too far away. The second. Oh, okay, it was the JK.
Yeah, I wonder if St. Aether was intending to dead angle, kind of assuming there would be another button there. But Cade punishing all the same, really nice. Almost a 2H trade, pretty rough.
Gonna get more Oki. Going very consistently for the overhead. This time goes low right on cue, able to actually get the hit and get the burst out of Cade.
Yeah, really nice. Oh, but prepared for St. Aether's pecking. Really nice. And a nice defensive DP. Completely throwing off Cade's rhythm. And the dead angle, finding nothing. Oh my god.
Flash. This one's gonna hurt. You have a lot of tension. Can you squeeze it out? No.
Flash hit goes wide, yeah. Just tries to do one more Oki situation. It does give Cade chances, but I think St. Aether knew trying to kill there was a little bit of a stretch.
And it's just been round after round after round of them trading wins here. This is the tug of war round. Who can get that cushion with the 2-1 lead?
Yeah. Nice, and another great 2H. That button putting in a ton of work, keeping Cade in check. But look at this damage. Gets clipped, tried to blitz. That's a scary situation to blitz with a high and a low on demand, and a ton of mids too.
Hey, but guessing right.
Ooh, walks in and strikes St. Aether down. Cade asserting herself, taking another game. Did you see that walk up? That was soul.
That was aura. Aura coming from Leo Whitebane, coming from Cade. Cade with a little fist bump as well. She is feeling herself. She knows she is 1 game away from facing down Crocs N Socks, as we got a beautiful crowd looking on.
And again, look at them really taking their time, mulling over the information they're receiving. Still thinking. I mean, this is what you got to do, right? This is high stakes.
That's right. Very, very high stakes indeed. Especially when you're thinking about once you win, who you have to go up against.
Nice. There we go. And again, Cade has been pretty on point with bursting for positioning, for tempo, to keep the game kind of on her side.
All right, yeah, that delayed air dash is going to be able to get that overhead. And Cade, she's been trying to keep that game on her side, but St. Aether just snatching away that tempo. We talk about Guilty Gear being 2 people playing instruments with each other, freestyling. Right now, it's St. Aether setting the time signature.
Yeah, absolutely. Calling all the shots in this moment. Finally going back to full screen, but there's so little for Cade to do right there.
Yeah, but those rounds can happen, right? Especially in these longer sets. So Cade just needs to shake that off and keep moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but this is such a tricky place to be as Leo. Everything you do to get to Kai is really reactable. It takes quite a bit of time. And you can see she's swinging. She's trying to reach St. Aether, but St. Aether very hip to the fact. Okay, finally finding her way in with the heavy boom. Ooh, nice. Knows that St. Aether loves to press in other people's offense and is biting down for it.
Yeah, and I like also just the smothering there, even with the little resets, trying to get that burst out of St. Aether, but St. Aether holding onto it for dear life.
Yeah, really. And I like that double jump to get away from the air throw. St. Aether's air throws have been extremely on point.
On point here too with the grinder setup and the empty low burst is actually going to push St. Aether into the corner. They still have a burst of their own though.
Yeah, a really, really nice situation to be in. Gets that DP. Is St. Aether bursting? There's it is a guaranteed burst, so take it if you want it. You got to be a believer if you're playing at this level.
That's true. It is a risky one though right now going into this next round. Set point for Cade. No burst to your name.
Yeah, I mean, that is a Greek tragedy. That is a terrible position to be in. Gets clipped again.
Yeah, that two resets. 2P just a little too stubby on Kai, getting blown up by that 5K from Leo.
Ooh.
And now it's all going downhill.
I think that's it. Cade taken down. St. Aether, the God Killer himself, has been killed. I mean, look at the celebration, the elation on her face. Unbelievable. But Crocs, mean mugging in the background, looming over this victory like a specter.
Look at that, just staring menacingly.
Shades of the Ao Oni on his shirt, maybe? This is a little scary.
The Oni part is right. Crocs is a demon. Look at that smile.
It's true.
That's not a friendly smile. That's not a nice smile.
No.
That's the smile of a killer ready to claim a third Combo Breaker championship in a row. But right now, this rising star has gotten to the peak. The question is, can we shine the brightest, or are we finally going to crash and fall?
Yeah, does the boulder stick at the top, or does it roll all the way back down, as it does for so many of us? Let's see what we're looking at.
Grand finals. But what a run there from St. Aether. Again, the legend killer. It cannot be understated. The ability to take down a player like Fu, ElvenShadow, and daymendou, all back to back to back. St. Aether is incredible.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And this is going to be phenomenal no matter how it goes. Cade climbing so high, and Crocs reasserting his typical dominance in this game.
Oh, with the zoom in. Oh,
it's beautiful.
Oh, it's the transition.
It's so beautiful.
It's the transition. The transition. Give it to me.
Come on.
The dopamine. Give it to me. The dopamine.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Clean. It's so clean every time I see it.
So nice. Letting the intros rock, because how could you not at a moment like this? This is Combo Breaker Grand Finals. Cade from losers, Crocs N Socks in winners. New York versus Texas. Let's get it.
Shall we begin is right. Heaven or hell, duel one, let's rock.
It's the question of the hour. Crocs finding first blood here and making that flash kick go nowhere and immediately running out of the corner.
Remember, this is a run back here for Cade. Crocs N Socks who's the one who sent her to the loser side of the bracket.
Yeah, nice. Okay, nice conversion. A little bit awkward on 6K, but made it work, and nice. This is gonna hurt quite a bit.
Oh, burst dead on time. Just wants to guarantee it. That is a statement being made saying, I don't even need the burst for the second round.
Yeah, the high minimum damage guaranteeing that kills. Crocs doesn't care. Gonna do so much damage. I mean, look at this already. Crocs playing fearless, which is what you need to get a three-peat. That fear factor is well deserved, but Cade taking Crocs for a ride, chasing that backdash. Look at that.
Uh-oh, but there we go. Crosswise heel, able to catch.
Yeah, didn't have a good check for that on deck. Nice, I like the boom wire see right in Crocs' face. Oh my god, look at that delay.
Yeah, speaking about right in your face, gonna get the pickup after that as well. Not enough to secure the kill, but we do get the restand.
And yeah, I was gonna say Crocs sitting on 100-meter and burst. There it is! Crocs taking game one in typical fashion.
You know, we have not seen a single cross-up dead on time from Crocs yet in this top 8. It's making me a little nervous.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to see it bubble to the surface, or if Cade will keep it in check, or if Crocs can keep things under control. Oh, I mean, look at this. Crocs is getting put in the Leo blender for sure, catching that backdash as well, but no conversion. Crocs can't go anywhere. Look at this. Okay, built 100-meter during that pressure sequence, basically.
Yep, with the bite as well. Oh, we just keep taking a bite. Someone's hungry for the gold.
Yeah, I mean, the damage is racking up fast. I mean, that's the right call. Nice flash kick.
No helter-skelter here. Checking with the 5P as well up close.
Nice. Once more with feeling. I think tried to swat Crocs out of the sky. That backyard heavy. There we go. The boom finding it. Visible relief on Cade's face.
Catching Crocs N Socks not holding that FD. Chip damage strong in this game.
Yeah, nice backdash, but nothing strong coming of it. There we go. And Crocs getting clipped. Nice. Great coverage on the backdash again. Ooh, wow. Okay, no crosswise.
Oh, with the 6P, the cold shoulder.
I think Cade thought she would be able to punish it, but the 6P going so low for so long.
Flying solo here too. Knockdown with the JD. OTG undertow. Oh my god. What's your burst? Trying to beat up the burst.
Desperate for that burst. Cade showing discipline, but it doesn't matter in the end. Crocs taking that around anyways.
Now Crocs 1 round away from a 2-0 lead here, but Cade starting off strong. Man, that 5K is so good in this matchup.
Yeah. Oh, taking a bite out of the parry. Yeah, knows that won't convert. That was quite low. Just turns it into more offense.
But a beautiful backdash there into a 5P.
Ooh, yeah, goes for that long backdash, just throwing Cade upon landing. Ooh, the 5D6. Sticker to the wall.
You're dead here. No!
Now you are. The dunk for game 2. Crocs looking in complete control. 1 game away from a combo breaker 3P.
This guy, the Slayer master. All the Slayers online, they want to beat him, though there's only 1 Crocs N Socks.
No matter how this goes, I'm not just jumping out of my chair, I'm probably jumping out of my skin. This is unbelievable.
Oh, 6P gonna hit, and the burst to nowhere.
Very real stun risk here if you don't die first.
How many power bunkers can you fit in 1 combo?
Another? Nice. I think wanted that for the stun. A great, well-placed flash kick, but it might just not be enough here. Well, let me not speak too soon. Sitting on 100 meters.
Oh, but you gotta be careful about the approach here.
Oh, gets
6P once again.
Crocs tipping the hat, looks a little surprised at his 6P's own power. At his own 6P's power, rather.
Oh, this is a horrific start here for Cade. Crocs still with burst sitting on tournament point. Afterlife is gone, stuck up against the ropes.
Never give up. Oh, but the bite, the Mappa, gonna turn that into another knockdown. Nice blitz.
Into the cross up here.
Ooh.
Back turn P for that anti-air. Oh, we're just J2K and singing the race.
No shenanigans for you. Sit back down. But Crocs, I think maybe could have killed there with this routing. Oh, no.
Might be able to kill here. We could be seeing a burst dead on time if we land.
Nice. Lands
No,
it.
doesn't go for it.
Goes for the fall thing. And Crocs taking it. Punching a combo breaker 3P over Cade. A clean run through winners, looking undefeatable. My voice is gone. Thankfully, this run has concluded, but unbelievable.
Taking a bow 3 times. Count it. 1, 2, 3 combo breakers in a row. Can anybody stop Crocs N Socks when it comes to combo breaker?
And look at the ghoulish crew of Onis rocking up with the game over. It was game over for anyone who stepped to Crocs, and I guess they knew it from the very start.
Incredible. Look, even though it's the same result 3 years in a row, the drama to get there, the excitement to get there, just the fun of seeing Crocs N Socks win yet again is phenomenal. But I mean, let's give huge props to Cade as well.
Yeah.
Like you said at the start, a rising star in Guilty Gear XRDREV2, God's gift, and she shined incredibly bright today.
Absolutely, a stellar performance. Showed that even some of the best players we know can bleed. Put on a stellar show. I mean, an unbelievable performance. A grueling run through losers, and made it all work. That is tremendous.
Doing it all with Leo White Fang as well. An incredibly fun character that obviously there's a handful of Leo players out here that are really strong, but he's not as popular, you know, as a lot of the other characters you see, like Slayer or like Kai. Just a bunch of different things like that. But we are going to be getting our players up here to get the medals in just a bit. I just want to kind of, appreciate 10 years of Combo Breaker, 10 years, well, depends on where you're counting.
Yeah.
Japan or US, but 10 years of Guilty Gear Xrd in the US as well. It's such a special game, such a special community, and it goes on sale all the time, so please, please try it out.
Hop in. I mean, it's very fitting, right? And again, we talked about it. The stories for this game, they just write themselves.
They do.
They feel so self-evident. The passion of every player shines through. It's a really genuinely beautiful thing.
And there's just so many different things you could do in the game, right? You want to be that lab monster, you want to hop in there, you can do it. You don't care about frame data, pick Slayer, all right? Either way, there is a character for you, a good time to be had, and a very welcoming community. If you want to go shout out those locals once again, because like we said, Guilty Gear Xrd doesn't live at these majors. This is just a celebration of it. They really live through the different communities spread throughout all of North America.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Rev Tuesday, Only Mids, Guilty Gear Workshop, Goober Gear, TXT, TMN, Lasagna Gear, Rookie Roman Cancel. I mean, every corner of the world shows up for this game. This is just the product of all that hard work throughout the entire year.
Yeah, and the hard work shows off. And there's still plenty of more Xrd to come in many different tournaments. But it looks like we are going to be throwing it over to our medal ceremony. So let's go ahead and celebrate these winners. In 7th place, we have the Ram main himself, TheArm.
Also in 7th place, we have Mr. Frosty Faustings himself, ElvenShadow.
And in 5th place, still kicking here in Xrd, Hotashi performing incredibly well in 2 generations of Guilty Gear.
Also in 5th, we got someone making a run in multiple Guilty Gears. We got Boo the Menace.
In 4th place, the father of Slayer himself, daymendou.
Making a godly run and contact with the football in 3rd, we got Saint Aether.
And in 2nd place, the rising star of Guilty Gear here at Combo Breaker, Cade.
And in 1st place, capping off a 3-peat with the cap off, it's Crocs N Socks out of New York.
A wonderful slew of champions here. Well-earned top 8. Crocs, soak it in. Hold it high. That's 3 Combo Breaker titles.
Just an unbelievable run. All right. I mean, I'm about to die of a heart attack. How you feeling?
I am feeling incredible, honestly. That energized me. I am ready to hop off of here, go have a lot of fun. I got to hop over to watch KOF as well because they are popping off. But Summer Breeze, it's been a jobber breeze here in this top 8. And before we go, I want to let you all know one thing. Combo Breaker, Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2, forever. We'll see you next year.
Rev 2 forever. See y'all later.